Castleclash here. And guys, I'm sick of everybody asking how to do this dungeon, how to do that dungeon, how do you do this dungeon? It's not that I don't want to help you guys. I do. I absolutely want to help you guys. But it's that you really basically use the same strategy on all dungeons. And so if you know the strategy, you can do any dungeon. So let me talk about it real quick. I'm going to give you guys the strategy and we'll just go from there. I'll show you a couple examples on some expert dungeons and some insane dungeons and prove to you guys that you can do it on anyways. And yes, I know I've got good heroes, but it works on basically any hero, and what it comes down to is using the right magic and dropping in the right order. So I'm not even going to use super crazy heroes. I'm going to use the most basic heroes. I've got Minotaur, Pumpkin Duke, Cupid, Santa Boom, Spirit Mage, and Druid. So notice I'm not using Golem, I'm not using Dread Drake, I'm not using Warlock. I'm not going to use any of those new heroes. I'm just going to stick to the basic old heroes. Yeah, I know Santa Boom's kind of new. And yeah, I know that Minotaurs, probably not everybody has them, but I mean, these are going to be the basic heroes we're going to use for this. And you can use this strategy with almost any combination of talents or crests. Like you can do it any of them. Because remember, the goal is just 50%, just 50%. So as long as your heroes are basically good, you'll be okay. And this might not be for everybody, but it'll work for most. So the magic we're going to use is we're going to use the Guardian Angel, the Ares Fervor, the Snowstorm, and the Frenzy over here. So we're going to use those. And Snowstorm is really the most important for insane dungeons. If you're having trouble and your Snowstorm isn't leveled up all the way, level up your Snowstorm and that'll help you out. The longer that Snowstorm lasts, the better. So anyways, what's the strategy, guys? Well, it's very basic. I just made a video real quick for one of my guild members showing them how to do an expert dungeon. So I'm going to go ahead and just show the same video first. And I'm doing this one just because it's an easy one to explain how to drop the magic on. So basically what you're going to look for is you're going to look for any side where you can freeze all of the magic towers. And the goal is to get as many of the magic towers as you can. So this side, for example, you can get 4 magic towers frozen. I'm going to go from the top just because it's got the town hall up here. So that'll be an extra little star just from the get-go. And you can freeze these 2 magic towers. But I mean, you can do it. Actually, you know what? I'll do it down here because I'm going to use my own advice. Go from where you can freeze the most magic towers. So right here, freeze all these magic towers. We're going to drop down here. Okay. So we're going to come down here, and the first thing you do is you drop the Frenzy, then you drop the Snowstorm, and I just fucked up, accidentally touched the screen. Replenish. Okay, first thing you do is drop the Frenzy, then you drop the Snowstorm, and then you drop your heroes, then you drop the Fervor, and then the Guardian Angel. So Frenzy, Snowstorm, heroes, Fervor, and waiting, and waiting, and waiting, and right when you think they're about to split up, that's when you drop the Guardian Angel. And as you can see, that should get them past all the towers just long enough that they'll be able to go through and clean it all up. See? All right, so we're going to use that same strategy now, and we're going to go to the insane dungeons. So that's how you do it. You can do that on any dungeon. I mean, just click a random dungeon. Okay, this one's a bit crazy. All right, but same strategy as always. I can get the most magic towers, looks like right here. So Frenzy, Snowstorm, drop heroes, Fervor, and Guardian Angel. There we go. And that was a real extreme example because that was a really different base. Okay, so now we're going to go to Insane Dungeons. I'm just going to click a random one, Insane 3. Let's do this one, just a random one. Okay, oh, this one's a tough one because it's got, well, actually, no, this isn't a tough one at all because there's barely any magic towers. So same thing, drop you, freeze them, Fervor, shield. If you have revive on your heroes, it's good. If you have the revive crest sets, it's good. So I got the 50%. Remember, that's the goal that we're going for, is the 50%, because you just want to make it to the end. So that's all you need to do is get that 50%. And this drop should give you the 50% in just about any dungeon. Alright, so now let's go to Insane 4. Let's just click a random one. Let's do this one. So looks like down here is the most magic towers I can freeze at once. Oh, I didn't grab magic. I need some gold. Hopefully we can get one with 1,000,000 gold real quick. Come on, 400,000 is not enough for me. 500,000 is not enough. Give me 1,000,000. Oh, come on. I'm in the middle of a video. Don't make me wait. 800,000 is pretty good. So we'll drop them. All right. Clean this up real quick. Perfect. And then we've got magic again. So what dungeon did I click on? Was it this one? Yeah, there we go. All right, so same thing. You, drop your heroes. Fervor, Guardian Angel. And we should get that 50% fairly easy. Yep, there it is. So exiting out so it doesn't kill the rest of my heroes, because all we need is the 50%. So see, guys, this strategy works in almost every dungeon. I mean, in fact, I think I used it in all the dungeons when I 3-flamed them all. So what's some of the harder ones? 3-6 is considered the hard one, right? Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Is that this one? This is the hardest dungeon in Insane Dungeons. And so watch, I'm going to use the exact same strategy. I'm going to come up here because I can freeze the most towers with my magic up here at the top. So here we go. Boom. Boom. Everybody. Fervor. And waiting. And waiting. And waiting. And now GA. 40%. 49%. Come on, baby. There's the 50%. See? In every dungeon, you can get the 50% using this strategy. And yeah, like I said, I know my heroes are good, but you can do this with just about any level of heroes, guys. I promise you. I promise you. Using this strategy, you can do any dungeon, and it might take a few attempts, just because your heroes might not be 10 of 10 like my Minotaur is, but you can do any dungeon using the strategy. That's the best strategy you can go in any dungeon. So there you are, guys. That's how you do insane dungeons. That's how you do expert dungeons. That's how you do all the dungeons. Just like that. Go do it. Go get that 410. I'm out. Bye.